Have you ever believed something and you later found out that you were manipulated into believing that thing? Maybe it wasn't just by accident, but by design. Let's talk about it real quick. Hey fam, welcome back to Push Chronicles. My name is Ben Alpha, and this is Push Chronicles with Ben Alpha, where we'll talk about things that we feel but we cannot explain. And today we are going to be talking about something that is rarely noticeable but affects our day-to-day living: propaganda. Now, what is propaganda? Propaganda is an information that is designed to influence how we think, how we act, and how we relate with one another in our day-to-day living. Sometimes it's true, sometimes it's fake, sometimes it's just all design. Now let's get right into it real quick. Now, we live in a world where a lot of people want to make people, live the kind of life that they live. They want to influence them in one way or another. So because of this, propagandas are used. And you might be wondering, what is this propaganda? How is it being used? Let me get right into it real quick. That's why we are here. There are sneaky types of propagandas. I'm not going to be going into the details of all of them. I'm just going to be dropping a few and allow you to reflect on it and tell me how it is to you. First in our list, we are going to be talking about the bandwagon. The bandwagon. Is it bandwagon or bandwagon? The bandwagon. Everyone is doing it. Because Uche is doing it, I will do it also. Because Ekene is doing it, I also have to do it. That is a propaganda that every one of us we fall into it one way or another. Some people might call it peer pressure, but we're going to be talking about peer pressure on another episode. But today we're talking about propaganda. Everyone is doing it. That is one propaganda that affects us real. And this is the join the crew so that you don't be left behind kind of lies that that people use to bring people to follow them and do what they want them to. Example, every girl is doing BBL. So everybody will now want to do BBL to get a curvy body. They want to do liposuction. Why? Because of man, or maybe to feel good about themselves. It might not be bad. Yes, if you get your money, you do what you want. That is for you. But then, because everybody is doing it, you want to do it. This person might have a different reason of doing it. This person might have a different reason of doing it. But you yourself, you might not even have any reason. But because this person has done it, you want to do your own. Relax. Everyone is buying crypto, so you will be broke if you don't join and also continue to buy crypto. Let me tell you, the truth bomb here is you might even enter and buy that crypto. Everything will finish. The crypto will even pull you down before you will even take the crypto up. So that is number one. So the truth bomb here is everything is not always right. So look very deep into something before you join and do it, and not just because every other person is doing it. And let's get to the second one. And this second one is very, very popular. I call it the card stacking. The card stacking. And this is the kind of Instagram lifestyle that is very, 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 very visible to all of us. Now, what is the Instagram lifestyle? I made 7 figures a month. I made 7 figures in 3 months by doing this. Join me. Click on the link on the bio. etc. Blah blah blah. They will not tell you about the debt. They will not tell you influencers will come and tell you to do this and to do that, to do this and to do that, and because of that, you don't follow join. You have entered immediately. You don't even ask questions. You just carry yourself. You have a problem. Propaganda is taking a hold of you. Let's go to the next one. The next one, I call it the name calling. And this name calling is if you don't, let's say we are talking about the trend online. They said, if you don't join this trend, you are a hater. If you don't talk about this, if you don't criticize the government, you are not patriotic. They would want you to join. They would want you to push it to you. They will attack you, with it. Like, if you're not doing this, you do this. You're not doing this, you do this. See, the people I respect more, like most in life, most times, are people that they will do something because they want to do it, not because you are telling them to. They will do something because they want to do it, and that is a force on its own. That person is not in the matrix. That person is out of the matrix. That person has a will of his own. They want to do it. Yes, it's good. At some point, we hand over that will to ultimately to our Creator. But then, if you are the person that is built in this life, that at some point you don't allow propagandas to push you, that is great power, and I respect it. Now, quickly, let me give you propagandas that you should never fall for. Listen very attentively. Number one, we have if they wanted to, they would. That is a lie. Sometimes they might want to, but because they don't have the resources, because they are not in the good environment, because they don't have the availability of everything that you need as the resources that I talked about. Yeah, because of all that, they might not do it. So if they want to, they would. Many people use it nowadays on social media. If he wants to, he would. If he wants to, will you kill him? Will you kill that person? Will you kill that person? If they want to, they would. Why don't you want to yourself and do it for yourself? Okay, let's get to the second one. Soft life, zero responsibility. If you want soft life, you must work for it. Whether you are a girl, whether you are a boy, one way or another, you must work for that soft life. That soft life does not mean that you will have zero responsibility. Get that in your head. Don't let the propaganda carry you and you will now relax and be expecting soft life. Let's go. Real women cannot be submissive. Like they should be submissive and be quiet. Nah. That is a propaganda. Even it's not even biblical, because a woman can also still lead. A woman can direct and still love and be feminine. So being a real woman does not mean you will be submissive and be quiet. Nah, that is weakness. It is not biblical. Let's go to the fourth. If it's not online, it didn't happen. Now let me take this thing the right way now. You know, these people that are like, you need to post, you need to show, you go to eat, you need to show, because you know they call them evidence. No evidence, get evidence. Baba, that is a propaganda. Don't let them carry you. Leave them. You must not post it. You must not show it. If you want to show it, it is still fine. It is your choice. That's your life. But you must not show it. Don't let the propaganda of people that they will tell you if it's not online, it didn't happen. Yeah. Get all those stuff out of the way. We have created a generation that people that even myself, I fear this generation. Who told you that emotional unavailability is sexy? Being emotional, well, I understand the reason why most times people raise the bar of this emotional unavailability is because there is a point where you will be vulnerable and emotionally available to someone, and they will take it for granted. They will pull you down. They will stamp on you, and they will take you like a fool. That is why these days they tell you, if you are stoic, if you are toxic, you are it's sexy, and even girls find it attractive these days. I tell you. Girls find it attractive. This guy, this. God, propaganda don't kill us. God save us. If you are not with us, you are against us. See, don't let anybody use that thing to hold you. If you are not with them, you are not with them. There is something like, if you are not with us, you are against us. Don't let them hold you with. I don't want to go deep into explaining drawing out the lines, because I don't want to go too far with the YouTube video. But then, if you are not with them, you are not with them. Don't let them tell you that if you're not with us, you are against us. Nah, it does not work like that. It is a propaganda, and it should not catch you. It's okay to be neutral. If you're not with us, you're against us. It's a cult logic. I call it a cult logic. It's okay to be neutral. Some people are like that. They might not. They don't need to be on the two sides and all that. Just don't use the propaganda to hold them. Wherever. Okay. And the last one is, you must have your life figured out by 25. You are not late. You are growing up. Take things easy. Rest when you can. You are not lazy. When you are not figuring it out yet, rest when you can. Re-strategize. And keep going. Even though you don't figure out life by 25, your own never finish. So And I know I spoke in some of my videos about making good use of your 20s. Yes, but if you don't still have it all figured out at some point, you are not late. Keep going. So quickly, how do you protect your mind? Slow down, ask who benefits from this message. What is this thing all about? Don't just believe everything you see. Don't just agree to everything you see. Don't just Google, but also study, learn, and let your mind be open to a lot of things and a lot of options, so that you don't get held down by propaganda. Your mind is your territory. Don't let every motivation, don't let every etc blah 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 hold you down to propagandas that will manipulate you to being who you are not and to giving up your mind to something else when you should actually protect and guide it. So here is your challenge for today. Drop one propaganda that you used to believe that you have been manipulated by a lot. Don't feel shy, don't feel withdrawn. Drop it. Tell us, let us know, let us learn, and it will help us direct ourselves and not go too far with this propaganda stuff that is happening lately and taking us to the wrong direction in this app. Like, share, comment, and most importantly, think, because when you own your mind, nobody else can. Thank you very much for joining us today on Push Chronicles. We'll see you again on Wednesday, and Wednesday we're going to be bringing a guest. So, ciao.